against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Coach Eric Morris told me pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looking for some space. It's Brown. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And they heave it deep downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joel. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right, and is intercepted. He could go inside the 20, and he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hammond. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cowboys trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Still no answer for this offense.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Keene. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's Oklahoma State on top now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Keene. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And they're stopped to turnover on downs.
Chris, that's a great stop on 4th down. And the whole key for a defense in that situation is to pursue the football. Get multiple guys to the ball. They're able to do that. Look at them run, make the tackle. They're destroying blocks. This group is playing hard.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Sticking with the running game. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And the Cowboys trying to cash in here in the red zone. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He make the stop, but that deems enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Dump off, caught by the running back. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Keene. And he finds the running back in the flat. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. 2nd and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got 3rd down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that 2nd and short, not just giving up the 1st down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. The offense starts with a short field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensive.
Touchdown, Cowboys. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Keene. Looking for the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest. But if they don't, why not just feed him over and...
Here he goes. At the 10 now. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Point after, up and good. So after playing Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're going to run it here. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good. And they told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure sit.
Now it's another broken tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
And the Sun Devils keep the football on the move. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
To the air, it's Keene. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Using his legs, it's Brown. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job. Again, being disciplined with your assignment. You do your job well, and you're going to play quality defense. That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this seems like a case of too little, too late for this defense. They have not gotten many stops today at all. And here, they finally get a stop, but what does it really do for you? You're down by, what, 4 or 5 possessions?
Same tailback, another carry. Crosses the 45. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Young. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
It's Oklahoma State on top now. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, the shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Off the play fake on first down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. And because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's second down here. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Hand off to the right side. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. And I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw, it's Keene. The receiver grabs it.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to seen them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got third down. Better convert now. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.